reporting to you live from Scottsdale, Arizona.
It's very good.
Just kidding. This is Danielle and Leon from the Collective Genius. Leon, how are you today?
I'm better now. We just finished our virtual hot seat room. The other ones are still going, but because we had so many presenters this quarter, I ran a virtual only room. In the past, this would not have been possible. COVID, this is where it made us better. We have been running virtual rooms, our virtual hybrid events now since June of last year. In this meeting, we did only virtual presentations. We had a total of 5 rooms. And I will say the atmosphere in that room was so good because everyone felt that they had full attention, and we didn't have as many presentations as the people here in person. And so we were able to really have a true kind of mastermind setting with a lot of people, but not a lot of presenters. So there's a lot of feedback. If someone was really good, they started off with their strengths, and so everyone knew what each other's strengths were. So if someone said, I needed help with this, we knew who to point to. So it was a really, really good room today, and I'm so glad we set it up that way. In the past, if you missed a meeting, you missed a meeting.
Yeah.
Now you get to present. We had someone that had to present in the airport, and we had people that had to feed kids and then put the camera down for a little bit because of West Coast, East Coast time, but it was really cool to see them have that option when they couldn't travel because they just had something come up or whatever.
Any burning question? Any
Sure.
hot seat contenders? Any as far as presentations
Sure.
go?
Yeah.
What were kind of the cream of the crop?
It's, usually there's about 15 presentations done in person. I think we had right at 10 presentations. And usually it's about a 20-minute presentation. We probably stretched a little longer to about 30, especially at the end when challenges, people were asking for help. But the give in those 10, after I did a virtual hybrid room in person last time, and we had some really good presenters. We had, but there were a clear top 3. There were not a clear top 3 of these presentations. There was a clear couple that you knew would be in that top 3, but for the most part, it was so diverse. We had people talking about how they did a $650,000 net profit deal off of SEO, and that they've been building and building and building and taking the time to really invest in their organic traffic and sharing that with the group. We had seller financing conversations by the note authority himself. Eddie Speed did a great presentation on how to apply seller financing, really at a super easy level to explain to acquisitions or have a specialist. It was super, super good. We had another investor that partnership of 3 that brought in their top 7 ways of impacting and improving your real estate investing business today, and it involved hiring, and it involved building relationship with contractors. This particular real estate investor, they have relationships dating back 10 years with the same contractors.
Whoa.
Who has relationships with contractors for 10 years? The most I've had is 4 or 5.
Yeah,
and that's a long period of time for a fix and flip investor to be able to have a relationship. Well, they earn that relationship. They do the same thing with title companies. They give, they do lunches, and they showed all the ways of how they build those relationships, and it was just a really good proprietary software being created by some of our members that will change the absolute game for some of our investors that on the property management side. It'll do basically everything with the exception of what your CRM is already doing for you. So take everything, other piece of software that you're currently utilizing, they're developing a proprietary piece of software that you can throw away everything but that. So it was for only 10 presentations.
Yeah.
It was some of the best gives that I can remember in the last few years.
All right, competition's going to be tough for those
It
hot seat belts tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow morning. We are going to be live from Scottsdale, and we are going to announce the hot seat winners tomorrow morning. Leon, thank you so much for your time today.